Imagine waking up and suddenly your mortgage jumps by $1,000 a month. You didn't move, you did not upgrade, you just hit renewal. Crazy, right? My name is Fadi Kuder, I'm your Ottawa realtor, and what's coming in 2026 isn't a prediction, it's already locked in. And when it hits, it's not just homeowners who are going to feel it, this is going to shake the entire housing market. I'm gonna break down exactly who's at risk, where are we already seeing the cracks, and what you need to do now before this wave crashes down. So before you dive in, hit that like button and tap the subscribe, and let's get honest about the numbers no one wants us to talk about until it's too late. Now, between 2020 and 2022, millions of Canadians jumped on the record low mortgage rates. I'm talking about like 1.5% to 2%. It felt like free money, folks. It felt like they're running away from the bank. But that party is over, and now those same homeowners are heading into renewals at a 4.5% or even 6% or higher. And here's the catch. This isn't happening slowly. This isn't the normal market cycle. Over 60% of mortgages in Canada are set to renew by the end of 2026. Many of them within the next 18 months or so. And most of those people are still living with the illusion that they are safe because they're locked in. They are not safe. They're actually sitting on a ticking time bomb. Now, let me give you an example. If you've got about a $500,000 mortgage at a 2% rate, which is a little bit high back then, your monthly payments have been around $2,100. When that renews at a 5.5%, let's just be modest, it's going to jump to $3,100. That's about $1,000 more a month with no renovations, no square footage extra, just the same old house and more expensive to keep up. And salaries, folks? Yeah, they haven't really tripled to keep up. Now, I just spoke with a young couple from Stittsville, Ontario. They bought their first house in 2021 as a first-time home buyer, decent income, 2 kids, and their payments are going to jump up from $2,200 to $3,020. There's no upgrades, no updates, no refinance, just the clock running out. And now they're asking, do we sell or do we stretch until we break? Now, this isn't isolated. This is a system-wide phenomenon. And according to OSFI, Canada's banking regulator, 76% of mortgages will actually renew by the end of 2026, and most of those have barely even touched principal. Think of fixed payment, variable rate, you know, the ones where all you're doing is covering interest, or worse, adding to your balance. Some Canadians actually owe more today than they did 2 years ago. So when that reset hits, lenders recalculate your payment based on today's rate, not yesterday's. And that's when you get hit with the real shock. This isn't just a homeowner issue though. Investors are feeling it too. Someone I know picked up a 2-bedroom condo in Ottawa in 2022, and their mortgage was roughly about $2,100, just barely covering the rent. And now their payments is jumping up to $3,300 a month. But rent hasn't moved. That's about $1,200 bleed every single month. They are listing their condo next week. Mortgage delinquencies across Canada are already up 43% year over year. In cities like Toronto or Vancouver, missed payments are up over 22% in just the last quarter alone. And here's the scary part. The real wave hasn't even hit yet. Now, what does this mean for the market? Well, you're gonna start seeing more forced sales, more investors dumping their properties, and absolutely more buyers waiting to see how far prices will fall. Condos on highly leveraged homes, they are going to feel it first. And the banks know this already. They've already started tightening lending, pulling back on HELOCs, and quietly preparing for more defaults. Now, if you are waiting for someone to step in and fix this for you, well, I've got some news. No one is coming. But that doesn't mean you're powerless. If your renewal is coming up in 2025 or even 2026, don't wait until that pesky letter comes in. Start talking to a mortgage broker now. Don't just stick with banks. Shop your options. Consider even extending your amortization to lower your monthly payment. If it makes more sense, look at selling before you're even cornered. And that's the best part. Do it now before it becomes too late. And for investors, stress test your whole entire portfolio at 6.5% or even higher. If it's bleeding now, I guarantee you it'll be gushing soon. Go ahead and sell underperforming properties now, not before prices drop. So for buyers, this market will bring you endless opportunities, motivated sellers, pressure, and leverage, my friend. If you've been waiting, this might be your window to get into that market. Now, what's coming, folks? folks, is not your fault. The rules have changed, quietly I might add. You've signed up at a 2% and now you're staring down the barrel of a 6% interest rate, even higher, and no one asked you if you could afford it or not. This is the largest synchronized mortgage reset Canada has ever seen, and most people still think that they're fine because they're locked in. But that lock ends, and when that ends, reality is going to hit, and it's gonna hit hard. So if you've already got your renewal code, drop it in the comment and let people know what's really happening. Now, if you're thinking of selling, let's talk. No pressure, no obligation. Let's just put together a smart plan for you. And hey, if this video opened your eyes or even just made you pause and think, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and even tap that bell icon so you don't miss out what's coming next. In the next little bit, I'll be breaking down exactly how you can refinance smart and protect yourself from the reset before it's too late. And if you are already feeling the squeeze and need to plan, book yourself a 15-minute real estate strategy call with me or my team, no strings attached. This market, folks, is shifting fast, and it's going to continue to do so. Let's make sure that you're not caught off guard and you're ahead of that wave. Thanks again for watching. I'm Fadi Kuder, your Ottawa Realtor. See you on the next one.